Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one
Hello,
and they're going up.
welcome to
Incentives
today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Liverpool need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. And here's Palmer. Counts has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. Great vision. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. And here's Kane. And it's Palmer. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. Palmer. And this is Count. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's picked it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Hazard. Pau Kubasi gets it away. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And instinct. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
No, that's been intercepted. Liverpool
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Kubasi. Kokchu. Looking to play him in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Palmer. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Kubasi. Kokchu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Count has the space to scheme. Neymar wins the duel this time. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is Messi. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the shot's on here. Knocks it into space. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And
so very little to report, nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off, it's goalless at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mbappe. And this is Kane. And that's been won straight back. Ball played for Kokchu. Messi. He can run onto that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kokchu. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. No way he was going to let him past. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Kane. Kane is flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Neymar. Couch, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. He's onside. Kane. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Stood up well to him there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Now it's Mbappe. Pavard. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard is onto it in a flash. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. And this is Neymar. It's come to nothing.
Substitution in progress.
Messi, and the pass is intercepted. And smartly reclaimed. Tries to play it through. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Number 13, Neymar.
Neymar.
Number 18,
Now it's
Ibrahimovic.
Couch.
Coming on the field, number 14, Jimenez. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number
Can he get on the end of
22,
this?
Palmer. Number 20,
He's looking
Son
wide.
Heung-min. Number 15,
And
Dembele.
claimed it back swiftly.
Substitutions taking place.
And this is Mane. Mane! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! Mane gets flagged offside.
Chelsea clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
What's going wide left?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hazard. Hazard tries one from range. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Mane. Son Heung-min. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Distributed tidily. And here's Couch. And it's Camavinga.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mane. He's through here. Camavinga. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Liverpool have yearned for this. Now they must
Hello
earn it.
everyone, and
If they can
welcome to
earn a
Old
point
Trafford.
over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Liverpool with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's run loose here. That has not gone well. Saka shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Hazard. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Neymar. Played out wide. Robertson getting forward. Oh, that's neat. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's been shifted off it. Saka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's cut it out. Maradona.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Out of play for a goal kick. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been won straight back. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Neymar. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka. Bellingham. Yamal. Now it's him, and he shoots! We've got a goal! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game, and we raise ours. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Distributed tidily. And it's Camavinga. Oh, a robust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! And he's found the net! And the turnaround is complete. Just extraordinary. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that chance!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shot at goal! And he's there to make the block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Opts to play it back. Gets a good foot in there.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Maradona. Good, strong midfield running here. That's the end of the first 45. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
And a quick announcement
So
today
there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Liverpool leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So right back into the action. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Guardiola. Bellingham. Bellingham is fouled. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Well, now here's a good battle by... And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal, looking to play him in, and this is Ibrahimovic. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the counter is on. Driving forward. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's Asa! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
No outsmarting him this time. Now, can they get him away? Hazard receives it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
649.
Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Goes for a shot! That's a decent clearance. And this is Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Oh, he's been... Real chance! And that's a superb piece of defending. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that is a little undercooked. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. And he welcomes it in. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. That's the keeper's ball. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Liverpool are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some...
And a chance! Rodri. Neymar powering forward here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Messi does really well there. He is strong. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And that should do it.
Goal!
Within sight of the finish line.
After 89 minutes is
Speed of thought, efficiency of
13,
movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
number 22. Neymar.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Messi.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await.
Hello everybody, and please join me
Your
in
reflections
wishing a
then, Jim.
happy wedding
Liverpool
anniversary for
really
one of our-
deserve...
Liverpool are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer... Chance, surely! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Neymar. Hazard. In with the challenge. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. Here comes the corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That is a brilliant interception. Deftly away. And it's De Jong. Yamal, can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Fernandes does really well there, he is strong.
Inter always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big. Yamal! Oh, nearly. Saliba. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Yamal. And Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That is good alertness. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Balde is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Araujo makes the interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Yamal. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now that's well seen too. And here's Ibrahimovic. Yamal. Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard. He has found a way through. Koundé does well not to be outdone there. Haaland.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No way through. And here's the chance to counter. Rafinha going forward. Threads one in. And the shot! And a neat finish! Inter are back in business! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Inter Milan restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No luck with that dink over the top. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Neymar. Yamal. Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. And he's intervened well there. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9. Viene sostituito.
So once again, we're underway.
24.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Jong. And they can counter here. Messi. De Jong. Balde. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Could be danger here. Mbappe going after that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yamal. It's played through for him. Header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Saliba.
80.953
Just about up to the hour now. Can he get onto this? De Jong. That's an imaginative pass. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. Big chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Oh, good climb! And it has another go! And he's straight offside. Balde. And Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Hangs in a cross. Rashford. De Jong. And it's Neymar. Araujo calmly anticipates. Mbappe is sharing after that one. Couldn't squeeze it through. Balde. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. And he goes cross-field. And it's Koundé. Yamal. Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Rashford. And Fernandes. Rashford. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 25, il numero 8, il numero 21. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that has left him in a heap. Palmer. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Good ball, good take. Gehi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Dembele. Pedri.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nico Williams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, such a clever touch. Nico Williams. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. Mbappe. Real chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've got to pick James Rodriguez. They're a good left feet, and then there's the one the Colombian's lucky to have. He's in the elite lefties club, which, unfortunately...
Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Guardiola cuts out the pass. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's being urged to shoot. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Yamal. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Oh no, this does not look... Decent chance! It's in! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get on the end of this? Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Ibrahimovic. Castolo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And he shoots! And that's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Driving forward. Ibrahimovic. And the shot's on here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we have our very first corner. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And Messi! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Tries to play it through. And this is our chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
2 added minutes has been
Big chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Shot a goal! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delight. And that is all they have time for. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. The second period is on the way. He won't be happy with that one. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tries to pass it through. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's found support out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Messi. Castolo. He's beaten the last man. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted. Played into space, spread neatly. Oh, he's been caught napping! Son Heung-min. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Son Heung-min. Takes on his marker. Messi does well not to be outdone there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Kane. Son Heung-min. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product. And
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. So smooth. A signature finish.
yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Ibrahimovic! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Just the keeper, Ibrahimovic! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And over. Just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Oh, good climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
He's had it taken off him. He's got away. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Saliba calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk venturing down the left. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be a throw-in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that is well cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Akanji can get it clear. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can clear their lines. And back to the keeper. Liverpool
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Son Heung-min has it in a wide position. And the shot! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? Son Heung-min with the cross. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. He has found the way through. Skims one in. Van Dijk gets it clear. De Bruyne. He's found space here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Akanji going vertical.
Indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good looking ball. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Forced to go back. Threads one in. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the far post. Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear. Neymar. Ibrahimovic does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. He takes a shot! And a neat finish! And they're back in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Dembele. Has a look up and delivers.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Shot could be on.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Dembele! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Oh, it's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Camavinga. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Hazard. And it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the
Chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today.